Hey everyone out there in TV land, this is Evan Patrick, and today I will be talking about Cold War alliances, namely NATO and the Warsaw Pact. Well, let's get it started, let's get it started in here. Obviously I'm the missing member of the Black Eyed Peas. Moving on, so in an effort to curtail further communist expansion around the world, the United States and 11 other Western nations formed what continues to this day to be named the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO for short. The 12 nations responsible for founding NATO in 1949 include Belgium, Canada, Denmark, France, Iceland, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Norway, Portugal, the United Kingdom, and last but not least, the United States. Arriving fashionably late to the NATO party were Greece and Turkey, who joined in 1952. In 1955, the Federal Republic of Germany, also known as West Germany, got on board the NATO train heading east towards the land of Ivan Drago and buildings that, strangely enough, look like gingerbread houses on steroids. While both the USSR and Western Europe feared the possibility of a re-emerging military force in Germany, NATO rolled the Cold War dice and added West Germany to their growing list of member nations. As a response to the formation of NATO, but more specifically to the admission of West Germany into the organization, the Federation of Unified Soviet Socialist Republics, USSR for short, spearheaded an initiative to consolidate the nations of Eastern Europe into an Eastern Bloc, and naming it the Warsaw Pact. The formation of the Warsaw Pact came only 2 weeks after it was announced that West Germany had joined NATO, showing that the USSR and its communist allies meant business. Joining the Soviet Union in the Warsaw Pact were Albania, Bulgaria, Czechoslovakia, the German Democratic Republic, also known as East Germany, Hungary, Poland, and Romania. Unlike NATO, which both added and subtracted member nations through the Cold War, the Warsaw Pact nations remained consistent through the Cold War. That is until all the communist governments in Eastern Europe fell in 1989 and 1990, resulting in the self-destruction of the Warsaw Pact. NATO and the Warsaw Pact had very clear reasons for why either of them had to be formed in the first place. NATO's objective in reality was to invade the personal space of the USSR specifically, in hopes of giving them Western democracy cooties. On the other hand, the Soviet Union formed the Warsaw Pact in an effort to create a buffer zone that would repel Western cooties as well as guard against enemy attacks, most notably nuclear attacks. An added bonus of the Warsaw Pact for the USSR was that the pact allowed the Soviet Union to use military force to put down revolts against communism in Eastern Bloc nations. The most notable rebellions occurred in Hungary in 1956 and later in Czechoslovakia in 1968. In order to justify their actions and use of force, the Soviet Union was able to say that their actions were part of a concerted effort made by the Warsaw Pact, when in all actuality the USSR acted alone in squashing said revolts. Alright, quiz time. Who joined NATO in 1955 and was the reason for the creation of the Warsaw Pact? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Good. 2. What kind of cooties were NATO trying to give the USSR? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Good. Well, how'd you do? Oh, who cares? Enjoy your summer break, everyone. The end.